We'll finish now looking at 2 Timothy chapter 1 by looking at these last few verses in 15 through 18. You know that everyone in the province of Asia has deserted me, including Phygellus and Hermogenes. May the Lord show mercy to the household of Onesiphorus, because he often refreshed me and was not ashamed of my chains. On the contrary, when he was in Rome, he searched hard for me until he found me. May the Lord grant that he will find mercy from the Lord on that day. You know very well in how many ways he helped me in Ephesus. Just a few comments here about these concluding sections of 2 Timothy 1. Who Paul means by all in Asia may be those who he used to be able to ask for support, and now he doesn't find that they are supporting. One theory is that they deserted Paul at the time of his arrest, and so that's why he's going to mention about Onesiphorus, who is not ashamed of Paul's chains. That those in Asia, as well as Pelagius and Hermogenes, have turned away from Paul, most likely means that they have not only physically left Paul, but have also left the truth of his gospel. They're no longer going to see themselves as proponents of the Pauline gospel. The name Hermogenes also occurs in a book known as the Acts of Paul and Thecla. We don't know anything else about this individual. Of course, the Acts of Paul and Thecla is generally treated as pseudonymity, and so there's not really a lot of historical confidence in it, but it is interesting that this name appears in another source. Onesiphorus is either now dead or he has left his home to visit Paul. So this idea, may the Lord grant that he will find mercy from the Lord on that day. It is interesting that we have the word Lord twice there in verse 18. May the Lord grant that he will find mercy from the Lord. You kind of wonder if the first Lord is God. May God grant that he will find mercy from Jesus Christ on that day. Or may Jesus Christ grant that he will find mercy from God on that day. It just seems a bit odd that it's may the Lord grant that he will find mercy from the Lord. Kind of strange. So anyway, this Onesiphorus may still be alive. He did visit Paul, or he attended to some other important matters for him. In a work that's known as Pseudo-Ignatius, or another early Christian source, Onesiphorus is assumed still to be alive. So that concludes then our section of 2 Timothy chapter 1.